Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're doing the brake job on a Volvo station wagon.
940.
It's a 940 1992. This is a
2.3 turbo.
Come on. And if you guys don't know, let me tell you something. This is an old Volvo, and sometimes you gotta keep the old shit going because most of us can't afford new cars. This right here, my very dear friend, Manny Pozo.
Hey, welcome back. We're here.
Okay, 35 years in this business, working on these cars. He's the best. And today, like I said, we're doing this brake job on this car because we gotta keep these old rides stopping. You know what I mean? Not that most people use their fucking blinkers or anything, but at least they use brakes. And this is Manny's shop. Hey, what's up, Miss Garfield and Pookie? How you doing? Here we go.
I don't work for this company, but I sell these brakes. They're called Akibonos. Very low dust, quiet, last long with very high stopping power. So I'm going to use the Akibono for this Volvo. They did not make such good disc brakes when this car was built. So we're going to use the Akibono. I stand by it. It works for me and my customers.
And one of the biggest things that you have to do, and I kid you not, guys, you always got to stand behind your work, okay? Oh. Yeah.
I'm going to put the pads in. Outer pad. The piston compressor for the caliper. The old one out, the new one in.
Now those brake pads didn't look bad, so they're just time to change them.
The reason we change them before they are completely, so you don't have to replace the rotor.
Hey, ¿qué cuenta?
¿Cómo anda? Haciendo una película.
Now, just remember this. When you're doing your brakes, and again, like I said, now, a lot of people, mechanic-wise, they're not going to help you, and they're not going to, do anything in your best interest. Trust me, I'm going to tell you, in the chance of, helping your pocket. So always remember this. Do your research on your mechanic. Find yourself a good mechanic that you can trust, which is almost like saying that you can find a car dealership that you can trust. Ugh. That'll never happen. But with the worst person that you can get, you have to pick somebody. And it sucks, but that's what you got to pick. So when you do find it, and just this guy right here just happens to be my very long-time friend, Manny Pozo. So guess what? I trust him. So what else can you do? All right, guys, like I said, we're sitting up here, and I'm going to show you a little bit around. The right equipment is always good stuff to have. You always have to have the proper equipment, change your tires, balancing, mounting, having the right tools. That's everything. Okay? And I'm gonna tell you right now, the best sign to a mechanic, just like a little bit of, pre for you. Remember this, if you wanna go check out your mechanic, if his toolbox is not even close to this, then you can pretty much scratch it. He ain't all about it. Okay? Manny's been doing this shit forever. Okay? And if you guys go back and check my YouTube, and I'm gonna hook you up with some links, you'll see this man has been doing this shit with me forever. And Manny's also been working on my tow truck and my cars for as long as I can remember. But again, like I said, for this Volvo, in any car that you have to do your brakes and you got to get your pads, okay? Don't ever neglect them, because apparently if you can't stop, you got a bigger problem.
Putting the caliper back in now.
Now, what size is that?
Number 12. Every manufacturer, every car is different. Every year it changes. It's not like a universal type of a socket. But it's on. The sliders are greased, so they won't get seized. And this side is done. We're going to the right side.
All right.
My 2 new brake pads. My compression. My compression.
Now these are the old pads. As you can see, what the difference is. Okay. So what's good and what's bad. And of course, a lot of them do have asbestos, so make sure you properly handle your tools and your equipment.
The brake lines in the way, we're going to use a smaller.
You need your locks
socket.
changed on a 17 truck. Well, DM me. Hey, Michael Hawkins, give me just DM me with your information, and Mr. Manny Pozo can definitely help you out with that. Now, what are you doing with this here?
I am compressing the piston in without releasing the line, without releasing the bleeder. I'm going to push the fluid back and push the piston back. If the piston goes back smoothly, the caliper is good. If it doesn't, you got to replace the caliper. And this is like, it's like very, very old, but it's working very good. This customer doesn't drive that far, and she drives very good.
She doesn't happen to be from, like, Pasadena, right?
No, she's an old hippie from Miramar.
Oh, gotcha.
She's my friend like me, with peace and love people.
See the new pads. Insert your new pads. Always with the
sliders.
boots.
Sliders got to be greased all the time.
Yeah, and proper maintenance of them is mandatory. And again, the reason why he's not doing and cutting the rotors, because the rotors are good. So, and they're good depth because he took a micrometer to them, so they're not too low and they don't need to be cut.
They're not scratched and they're good. So we're just going to use everything and just put a new set of pads. We're going to have a beautiful stopping power again. We're going to restore the stopping power to this maximum. With these brake pads are actually high performance Akibonos for Porsches, Ferraris and everything but Euro. This little Volvo, it's a turbo and it can go pretty fast. The customer doesn't abuse it,
So good high performance parts and well maintenance parts, they're worth it. Yeah, and don't and trust me people, don't skimp when you want to get your parts like this. Don't skimp, please. I know when you go to the parts store, it's like, well, you could get the cheap ones, but dude, you get exactly what you pay for, okay? So you need to get yourself good quality parts, especially if you're going to be able to try to stop. Hey, happy feet say hi.
After I put the tires on, then we bring the car down. After we bring the car down, we have to pump the brakes before you move it.
And what does the pumping of the brakes do for this?
The pump, it brings the pistons out because I just pushed them all the way to its limits. They have to be punched as you pump them. The brake pedal goes up and it'll stay there.
Gotcha.
Put the tires back on and we're ready to go. We're done with this brake job.
All right. Now again, guys, sometimes if you listen to your mechanics, like I said, they'll make it a big deal, they'll make it a big issue. Sometimes it's not that difficult, okay? So do your research, find your right mechanic, somebody that you believe in, somebody that you trust in, and somebody that's gonna care about you, all right? This is our little job here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If anybody else got a little Volvo like this one here, station wagon, turbo, you know what to do. Get the good pads. All right? Check you guys later.